Hi, and welcome to Haunted AF. We are your hosts. I am Julie Fisk.
I'm Rebecca Black.
Yes, and this is the podcast that's all about real-life ghost stories.
Yeah, don't bring any of this fake stuff up in here.
All of a sudden, from around that little corner, I see these neon green figures floating towards me. And they were just...
Were they making that noise?
No.
And I moved the branch and I looked, and it was this big, hairy something crouched down. I freaked out. I yelled. I go, whoa!
So how big?
Thank you. How tall do you think this thing was?
It was probably like 8 feet, 9 feet.
Dude!
Yeah.
So they were floating towards me. I was lying there. I was like, all right, guess I gotta fight them now. And so I would just...
Did you remember actually hitting any of them?
Yeah.
Could you feel it?
Yes!
I couldn't feel it, but they reacted to me hitting them.
How?
They would be floating, and then I hit them, and they'd go...
In like slow-mo?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And then another one come down.
This is a real story.
100% real.
So I was at the convention in Long Beach, California, and I decided to stay a night on the Queen Mary. I was turned to the left, so my back was to the edge of the bed, and I could very clearly feel like someone had sat down on the bed next to me. And then it got progressively worse. I felt like somebody was running their fingers down my back. Like there were hands being run under my calves, like as if someone was running their hands under my legs.
She said they lived in a house where the upstairs looked down over the family room. And she said one evening they had their baths. It was summertime. And she said her mom and dad went out to walk in the neighborhood. So she and her little sister stayed at the house, and they were coloring, sitting on the floor in the family room. And all of a sudden, she said she and her sister looked up at each other at the same time. And then they looked up to the upstairs landing where the walkway was. They both saw just this shadowy figure walking down the walkway there and into their parents' room. They both just immediately ran out the front door and down the block a little bit to where their parents were outside. They were hollering, saying, someone's in the house, someone's in the house. Their mom said, well, what did you see? She and her sister both kept saying, he's got a hat on, he's got a hat on. But the bizarre thing was, about a week later, her father died in that bedroom.
No!
He was in his early 40s and had a massive heart attack.